Good morning, everyone. We got Kevin Scott, Seven Rocketeer, and Glenn. Good morning to all. No, I'm not in the hospital. Not yet. I got, I had my appointment yesterday. They have to do a debridement, I think it's called. And that's where I'm actually having a surgery on Tuesday, next week, Tuesday. And they have to go in and cut 4 holes into my finger and wash it out and slam some kind of rod through it. And I don't know. So no, it's going to be on Tuesday. So I'll have a show today and Monday for sure. Tuesday, probably not. And Wednesday, probably not. And Thursday, I don't know. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week will be kind of up in the air. It's considered a same-day surgery, but the way he just explained it, I'm like, dude, you gotta knock me out for this. So I don't know if I'm gonna be awake or knocked out or what. So, you know, 5454. These are brand new dice. 538. Brand new dice. Okay, there you go. Yep. Okay, I was just making sure the cameras are good. So aces. So I have spider eggs in there. No, they're not spider eggs. A lot of brown water should work. Oh, that's Mad Hatter, second rocket, 7 Rocketeer. Mad Hatter, okay. No spider eggs. The doctor looked at it and I was actually amazed on how he just kind of looked at it. He didn't really make a big deal out of it. 516. So in other words, there's other people that have had this before that he's dealt with. I was looking for some kind of amazement. I don't know. He was pretty cool about it. 325, single pitch. Excuse me. So, yeah, Mary went with me to the appointment, and he's explaining how the procedure is. They have to make 4 incisions. One's about 3/4 of an inch long. And he said, don't worry, I'll freeze it up. I'm like, well, the last doctor froze it up. I said, I hurt like a bitch. And I said, he had to refreeze it. And I said, you're going to have to knock me out. And Mary looked at him and she goes, yeah, he's kind of a wimp. I'm like, I'm not so much a wimp. 459. I said, I'm not so much of a wimp. I've just been in pain for so long that I don't need any more pain, is what I told him. So call that a wimp or not, it's been a painful process. Good morning, lazy dog. Bright side. Actually, could be another body part. Yeah, you're right, 100%. Good morning, Clint. Good morning, Michael. So, but he said what happens is that there's pockets that get in there that does not, like antibiotics will not reach it because there's no blood supply to it. So they have to go in exploratory wise and look for those pockets. He takes some kind of rod or something and he just goes through the entire finger with his rod. That's he's explaining now, and flushes those pockets out inside. And so I'm like, yeah, if you're sick, get something all the way through my finger. I don't know if I want to be awake for that. But anyhow, that's a gross explanation of what they have to do. So I searched YouTube videos this morning, too hard for, and just to see what the procedure is going to look like. And yeah, first part of the procedure doesn't look too bad. Just they take a little knife and cut holes all over to get all the fluid out. But then they cut all the dead skin off. That's the part that where I turned the video off. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I like that. Six, 4, 10. Which is weird because I don't mind that stuff normally, but for some reason just didn't sit well with me this morning. I'm very barbaric, yeah. Christmas, you just might get a cushion, a four-finger glove. Yeah, thanks a lot, buddy. My youngest son stopped over last night and he goes, "Are you gonna cut it off?" And I said, "Nope, not that I know of." 1, 3, 4. And I said, if they do, then I'll probably get the nickname Nubby. So, and 40 more seconds. Five, 3, 8. Five, 2 double pitch. That one looked nice. Okay, let's get the show started. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Crapsmaster base shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 68, the red number. And if you're new to the program, this is about my daily practice shooting dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style play. On the YouTube side of things, we've got Kevin Scott checking in number 1, followed up by Mad Hatter. We got Undisciplined Glenn. Lazy Dogs checking it. We got Michael Peterson. Clint is saying hello to everyone. And there we go. We got Kent. Good morning, Kent. I've not seen you here for a while. We got Joel to a Craps. John Cresson. Eric is checking in. And Craps guy. I think that's David Clark. He changed his name on there. Okay. Well, good morning to everybody. Hey, if you're playing along with Crapsee, click on that live tab that'll bring over to the table that we're using today. Remember, this is for educational and entertainment purposes. Well, yesterday we had a short session and we made about $60, $56, somewhere around there. So that's 2 days in a row where we made about $50-$60. So let's make a little bit of more money today. Let's see if we can make it more profitable and have some decent rolls going forward. We should have a full show today, so it should be good. We're starting off with 86.09 on our Crapsee dollar amount. So I love that I'm the butt of all your jokes. So if I come in on Wednesday and you call me Four Finger Joe, that's fine with me. So we are playing the 6 and 8 strategies. Yes, you are right, Glenn. We are playing the 6 and 8 strategies today. Do not say the word. But anyhow, let's get started here. We're going to start off with a $25 pass line. We're still at the 800 across bet level yet. Hopefully soon we'll be moving up a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. $25 pass line bet, 5454 hardway set to start off with the day. We got 25 people ready to go on Crapsee, 17 people watching live. All bets set and dice out. We'll be working on basics today. This is a brand new set of dice. Reds. Serial number is 3000. We're going to start off with a 6-4-10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. We'll see if we sniped you right away from the get-go here. 5454, left eye off axis, 6-4-10, marking that point at 10. Point fingers at others, you don't have none. Thanks a lot there, buddy. And yes, I will have to notify the FBI there's only 4 fingerprints now, so. So anyhow, we got 640 across, we got 160 across, and that was $75 on the odds and $25 on the buy 10. 5454 hard reset and all bets set. Dice out. Two hard 4. So if we didn't get him on the 10, we got him on the 4. We are doing Glenn sniping today. So that is hit number 1 for us. 2 hard 4. Primary bottom side both dice. Or both because he moves. See, you're laughing, Joel, because I actually didn't hit a point earlier. We'll get you next, okay? How's that? We'll get you next. So let's see if we throw 10 here. Yeah, we got a 4. It's 244 brought back to rack. Let's go 220 inside pressure. And we'll put an extra quarter on that 4 and an extra quarter on that 10. So I'm knocking off lay bets already. So I got David also. Went back on second shift and $10 played Joe's. Okay. Yeah, let's go all bets set and dice out. 5454 for hard dice out. Got another 1,000 cc's from Joe's Craps on Crapsee. I appreciate it. Dice out. We got OMC Craps, all the dots, all the spots, midnight. I was going to say a different name, but we got OMC Craps. It's be a drift of the dice. 5454 with a 6-6 hard 12. If that's such a thing. Hard 12. So, thank you, Joe's Craps. 5454 is our dice set, and that was no help for us. It is one of the bookends. And all bets set. Dice out. And we got a 437, so we're going to wipe us all out here. That is a 7-ouch, early 7-ouch. So we are digging out like normal from the get-go. A double pitch of the dice. Just one day. It'd be nice to go on a heater right away so we can end off the session right away, but no. No, we gotta do that. I gotta make it interesting. So 4 rolls for the first one here. We're going to ladder up right away. We're going to $50 on that pass line. And call it all bets at 28 people playing along here. And dice out. Five, six, Yo Chef. Pass line winner, come out natural. Loser for the DP. 5, 4, 5, 4. We got 5, 6 right die off access. And we'll be able to come down. No, we'll stay at 50 on that pass line. We're going to stay at that. In fact, no, let's do this. Let's ladder it up. Let's press it. We'll press it. Stack it, as John goes. 5, 4, 5, 4. And all bets set. Dice out. Ace deuce, pass line loser again, and winner for the DP this time. Go figure, huh? I stacked that win and I loser away, so not a good start to the day for me, but oh well, it is what it is. League first shooters 4, 4, 2, and 3. And this morning 4, yeah. 5, 4, 5, 4 hard day set. Again, $50 on that pass line. So I'm sniping everybody, including myself. How's that? Good morning, Scott. All bets set and dice up. Another 2 on 3 ace deuce. Interesting. Another pass line loser, come out loser. Winner for the DP. So we are doing some substantial digging here. Let's go $100 on that pass line, and let's throw an ace deuce on there for what should we do? I'll do $25 on the ace deuce. What's the chance we'll do it again? Glenn's at goal. All bets set and days out. Of course. 2, 6, 8 to Duracell 8. So it's marked at point of 8. 5, 4, 5, 4. We got a 2, 6 right die off axis again. Okay, we got some digging. 640, 160, 160 here. Yeah, we'll put $80 in pass line odds. Okay, let's get her done. All about set. Dice out. Ace deuce. We are on a field kick here today. Probably should do this once. Let's do this once because that'll change the look of the dice. Watch this. This will be no help for me, by the way, here. Let's do this one. Let's pull that down. Let's pull this down. Let's go $100 on that field bet. And we'll use that field to spread across. How's that? See if we can get some money back here. That's a repeater win on the 3 already. 5, 4, 5, 4. Let's see, we get paid out a little bit here and get some money back to rack. We recover $125 just on this shooter alone. All bet set and dice out. $800. Holy mackerel. That's a little bit expensive if you ask me, but there we go. Magic Aces, the Mad Hatter, 112. So that field does pay off for me. We got to bet the trends, I guess. 5, 4, 5, 4, and 112. Fifth of the dice. So that puts $75 to the positive for this shooter. We got some major recovery to do, so we're just gonna stay at that, I think, right now. Yeah, let's stay at that right now. For all of our bets are still the same. So we got basically Iron Cross. Let's take that 9 off for now. Get a little bit of money back. And let's call that all bets set. 5, 4, 5, 4. Dice out. $426. Holy cannoli, 426. So finally a box number. 5, 4, 5, 4, and single pitch of the dice. Five, 4, 5, 4. And that puts us up 185 for the shooter. So we're going to bring our bets down. And those are going to go 66 inside here because of our $100 pass line bet. So we're at least in profit in the shooter. Let's start making some money back now. See if we start recovering from our first shooter. And dice out. See if we can get an 8. $6-5 and Moyo. Chiro coming to us from above. 5, 4, 5, 4 with a 6-5 yo. No help for me. And all bets set. Hey, son, I am killing myself. I'm killing us all here, Clint. This 5 hard 10, Old Bay Bushel. Again, no help for me. But we're starting to come back to the box numbers now. Primary top side, both dice. And all bets set. There's up 29 people playing along here. Here we go. ace deuce again. Wow. On flipping real here, people. Get stuck on a number, I guess you get stuck, don't ya? 5454. And that's no help for me. I am using a painted dot dice. Yes, 100%. These are brand new dice from Crapsee Nation. Painted the numbers myself last night. Okay, all about set and dice out. Three, 6, 9, triple D. Dice Dr. Dan. Finally got an insight hit. 5454. We are 369 again. Right dice side off access. Yeah, let's go $25 on that 9. 5454. And all bets set. Roll extenders. Because I want to see what it's like to be Brian from Hawaii Craft Shooters just once. Here we go. Dice out. Three hard 6 double D-gen. On my backside, both dice. For 5-4. We'll go to $30 on that 6. Increase of 2 units. I'm too tall to be him. How tall is Brian? I've never met him in person. I know that he's shorter, but I don't know. I'm only 5'10", 5'10 and a half. Yeah, we'll go 5'10". I've been shrinking in my age. How about that? Listen. Three, 6, 9, triple D. We finally got a number to repeat itself. That's a box number. So that's good. 5454 and 369. And let's pick up 15 on that 10. We'll pick up 15 on that 4. So now we can just start trend betting the rest of the numbers here as we go. Finally got all the way across in profit for the shooter. We're still recovering for the day. Still got about $600, $550 to recover from that first shooter. Yeah. Good morning, Mike. A 6-footer with hair. Yeah, with my old 80s hair, maybe I was 6 foot. With the old, what the hell they call it? Is up. Four hard 8. Finally got that point. That is perfect. Okay, square pair. Point hit. Looking for a new point coming out here in a little bit. Primary front side, both dice. Yeah, we got that pass line bet off finally. So we can actually regress as $100 brought back on that. So let's take that $100 off really fast so we can go $15 pass line bet there. Yeah, we'll make that 8 look like $30 when we get a new point established. he's taller than Jen. Jen is not terribly short. Their shots appear. Wow. Yeah, there's nothing but transparency on this channel here, buddy. No AI involved right now. Well, that's it. Peace out. Like 3-8, Grape Ape. Back on that 8. So I did for my other channel, I did a thumbnail AI of myself. Talk about hilarious. Got close, but you could totally tell it was AI. Yeah, it was interesting. So been using AI to help me build this new craps dice tracker that we have going on, and let's go $15 some pass line odds here. And it's been a process. It has been really a process, but I actually tend to like it. It's starting to help me quite a bit. Get some really good progress on this app, and I think you guys are going to really like it when it's done. So peace out. Four, 6, 10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end. This time it's Daddy Joe. 5454. We got a 4, 6, 10. Let's go to $25 on that 10. Make it a buy bet. Bring the 15 off. Got a pumpkin, Aquan. Putting it back in the rack. You're ahead. We're all behind. We're still playing catch up. You're pretty caught up already. And all bets set. Okay, so. An 8 again. 5-3 Grape Ape. A winner 8. Told you I'd get you eventually here, Joel. 5-4-5-4. We got a 5-3-8. Winner 8. Puck turns off. So make that 8 look like 42 when we get a new point established. 5-4-5-4 is our dice set yet. 16K in the shooter. Wow, 6K in the felt. Lots of money. A lot of money. Need the midnight for the tall. We need the 4 or 5 for the small. All bets set. Dice out looking for a new point. All of our box numbers are turned off. We have $15 on the pass line. $145 truck and camper. So let's mark that point at 5. We're down to the 4 for the small, which we already threw a 4 today, so we should be able to get that. Hopefully, we'll see. So marking that point at 5. And let's take that 15 down. Let's go 42 on that 8. Five, 4, 5, 4. And all bets set. Place off. $325 Buckeye Buckshot. Point made, point hit. That is the Justice Gen 5. 5454, 325. I never put any odds on there, damn it. So I got $15 on that. That's a rip-off. But oh well, it is what it is. Make that 5 look like 25 when we get a new point established. Again, $15 pass line, but all of our box numbers are turned off. And all bets set. Dice out. Three hard 6 double D-gen. So I'm working the point of 6 this time. 5 4 5 4 3 hard 6. And let's make 5 look like a quarter. Let's go 15 in odds. 5 4 5 4 is our dice set. And all bets out. Dice out. Aces, magic aces, Mad Hatter. That'll be a repeater win on those aces. So we got a couple of repeater wins already on this shooter. 5 4 5 4 1 1 2. Drift of the dice. So have a good one there, Lazy Dog. Thanks for joining in. And all bets set. Dice out. At 4 hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. Single pitch of the dice. And let's go to $35 on that 9. Hard 6 is a parlay of the day. I did not realize that, so thank you for letting us know that there, Glenn. And all bets set. Dice up. That was a violent cross of the dice. We got a 5-6 old chef. Dice landed and they immediately crossed before they even hit the back wall. 5 5 4 5 6 yo. No help for me. Again, 5 4 5 4. That's a repeater win on that 11. So we got a repeater on the 2, the 3, the 11. And that's it so far. All bets set. Dice out. Another set of aces. Wow. Mad Hatter showing in rare form here today. 4 5 4. We got aces. Drift the dice. Lucky lottery tickets today, yeah. Right? I get in pockets here. I really do. I get in pockets every day. If you watch me, you know that. All that set and this out. Every day, it seems like those pockets are different, but they are definitely pockets. This out. Three hard, 6, winner 6. Clock turns off. Joe's probably cursing me right now. Damn it, Joe, throw some other numbers other than horns and points. That's a 3-point fire bet that we have going on there. All of our numbers are turned off. We got 15 hours on the pass line. We'll make that 6 look like 42 when we get a new point established here. 5, 4, 5, 4. And we'll call that all bet set. Ace out. Wow. Okay, we've got midnight. OMC Crapsee, all the dots, all the spots, midnight, and that's gonna be the tall, ladies and gentlemen, on come out. So it's gonna be a pass line loser, push for the DP, and a tall win. Let's set up half that's green. 5, 4, 5, 4. All we need is that 4 for the small to make them all. It's no help for me. I'm not doing the ATS bet at all, but still, we're going to go with $15 pass line bet here. And all of our box numbers are still turned off. All bets set. And they sell it. Four, 3, 7. We're going to wipe out that ATS, but that is a pass line winner. Count natural, loser for the DP. 5, 4, 5, 4, and 4, 3, 7. So if you laid that 4, you would have gotten paid on that. 3, 7. I don't know if I would keep track of my ATS wins, Joe, because I normally don't throw ATS. I really don't. Might throw a side here and there. But again, like I said, I get it in pockets. That's where the tracking of my stuff would come in. But some people throw a ton of ATSs. And let's go again. Let's stack that. The come out a little $30. And all bet set. They sell it. I probably get 1 or 2 sides a week. Sometimes I get a couple more than that, but I normally don't throw ATS. I really don't. Sometimes I get lucky. It's 5-2 and a come out pass line winner. Come out natural. Loser for the DP again. And that's stacked. Pass line finally paid off. 5, 4, 5, 4. Double pitch of the dice. That's 2 double pitches of the dice there. So we're gonna switch sets to the all winner set. We're gonna go 5, 4, 2, 3. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll go back down to $15 on that pass line. If I took everything down, I would finally be recovered from that first shooter, but I bet a little bit differently on this shooter here. 5, 4, 5, 4. Dice out. I'm sorry, not 5, 4, 5, 4. It's 5, 4, 2, 3. Now we got a 2, 2 hard 4. That's what we needed for the last ATS. Damn it. Anyhow, that's a hard fuzzy 4. 2, 2 is going to cruise Brian from Holy Roller, and that's also going to be another double pitch. So that's 3 double pitches in a row. So we're on the right set now. So I'm marking that point of 4. And let's pull that down to our odds. Let's go to 42 on that 6. 5, 4, 2, 3. That's our dice set. And all bets set. Dice out. Four, 3, 7. Primary hit. Damn it. Okay. So that's the end of that roll. And that's going to be a 7-inch. So I switched sets too early, I guess. 5, 4, 2, 3, and we got a 4, 3, 7. So hopefully most of you guys recovered. I did not. I recovered quite a bit though. We're at 81.19, so I'm still $500 short. But then again, I reduced my bets pretty fast this time. So let's go 5, 4, 5, 3 on our dice set, kissing aces. And we have another shooter here. So we still got some recovery to do. We'll go back to our base level though, $25 pass line bet. Thank you, David. And Clint made $141 on that 30 roller. Right for the day still. Yeah, so am I. Like I said, I regressed a little bit too fast on my bets. Okay, all bets set and dice out. Looking for a new point. 5, 4, 5, 3 is our dice set. Here we go. Five, 4, R9, actually a 4, 5, R9, Big Daddy Mac. So let's mark that point of 9. That's going to be a single pitch of the dice for the 5, 4, 5, 3 dice set. We got a 4, 5, 9 result. 5, 4, 5, 3. 800 across again. So we got 640. We got 160. And it's going to give us 100 in odds. And all bets set. This up. Three, 3 hard, 6 double degen. And that's gonna be a double pitch of the dice. 5, 4, 5, 3. We got a 3, 3 hard, 6. And that'll allow us to go 160 cross pressure. And we'll go $25 on that 9. Clint goes, I haven't learned how to switch dice sets when you're needing an adjustment. I have a really simple system set up for my switching. And if we have time at the end, I'll explain what I do. Face out. Four, 6, 10. That is Waylon's best friend on that end. That's Joe. Now, if I bring this down, let's see where we're at. That might bring us to break even for the day, maybe. We'll see, because that's some recovery there. Maybe not quite. Let's see where we're at. So that brings us just shy. That brings us to 85, 87. So we're like about, I don't know, about $50 shy. So I'm sorry, I'm going to try this one. So we're going to go one more hit. Set it. I set it. The current system of changing the dice, I don't have a video on it, Clint. Although Brian from Holy Roller did a video with him for his members that has this system that I'm using right now. It's basically using a hardware set, and if I'm double pitching, I'll go to an all 7 set. If I'm getting primaries, I'll go to the 5-4-5-3. So I'm only using 3 different dice sets, and it's all really easy to interpret at the table. It's not as complex as my advanced rhythm rolling video that I have out there. I was going to do a video on it, but I never got around to doing it. But 5-4-5-3, dice out. 3-3 hard 6. Again, the double teaching. That is a parlay of the day with SJ. You are welcome, Glenn. 5-4-5-3. Another double pitch of the dice. And that is our third hit that we're looking for. So that puts us up for the day. We're up about $150. So let's bring our bets down. Let's go 160 across. And then that way we should be in profit no matter what for the day here. So we're basically starting from scratch. 5-4-5-3 is our dice set. Yeah, Brian's member video, though, unless you're a member of Brian's channel, you won't see that video. And I did that. I shot the video with him when we were down at the Crapsee for the Cure. We went back to our Airbnb. We did that in the kitchen of the Airbnb. It's actually pretty cool, pretty good video. So if you're a member of his channel, you should be able to see it. If not, you will not see it. But again, it's a pretty easy, simple system. I set it up this way because it's easy to do at the table when you're in the casino. So base out. Six, 4, 10. Again, one's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. 5-4-5-3. We got a 6, 4, 10. And that's going to let us go to $50 on that 10. That's how you found my channel. Okay, Michael. Yeah. It helped a lot doing that video with Brian. Brian is a good friend of mine. And I tried to help him out because he was starting to explore the whole dice setting realm, and he was making some of the same mistakes that I made when I first started. And rather than criticize him, 369 Triple D, rather than criticizing him, I said, Brian, let me work with you and see if we can come up with a system for you and your fellow people that'll work. And I know when I made those mistakes, I was criticized. And the only person that really reached out to help me was George from CY. And that's why I always say he's one of my mentors. But everybody else is kind of judging me, and whatever. It is what it is. What did we threw? We threw a 9, so that was a winner 9. Okay, point comes off. Let's go to $15 on that pass line, and we'll make that 9 look like $25 when we get a new point established. Sorry. New spot in your rack for dust. So, okay, I'll best that. Looking for a new point here. That was winner 9, so it's out. So, and that's what, transparency for this channel, but we are a community, so we can work together. That was a really crappy roll, but we got a 145 truck and camper. I'll take the result. Get over here. 5453 145. So point is 5 now. So let's bring this down. So we'll go 15 in odds. And we're going to go, what did I say? 25 on that 9. Joe judged? No, I just got I have a jury right in front of me every single day. You guys do not let me down on what I'm doing here. Oh, yeah. Develop a thick skin after a while, I guess. So all that set, 35 people playing along here. We got the 21 people watching live. Peace out. Four, 3, 7. Okay, well, we've recovered, so we got time for another shooter yet. 4, 5, 3 and 4, 3, 7 is a primary hit. We're still the same dice set though. Okay, so I am up about 30 or $40 for the day here. So that's a good thing. 5, 4, 5, 3. Well, that's good, Michael. Just practice consistency and knowing what to look for. That's all really, really good stuff. So you actually lost on that shooter. That's going to learn you, Glenn. Should have run to the cage, my friend. So let's go $25 pass line bet. And I'll call it all bets set. Shooter number 4 for the day here. Dice out. Magic Aces, Mad Hatter, 112. Pass line loser. Come out loser, winner for the DP. And that's going to be a double explosion of the dice. Bet 4, 5, 3. Again, $25 pass line bet. We'll throw a $5 craps check out there, just in case. All bets set and dice opens. Six, 5, mid-mo-yo. That is Chiro showing up again. Pass line winner. Come out natural, loser for the DP. Five, 4, 5, 3. Again, we'll do $5 craps check. $25 pass line bet. And all bets set. Dice up. Okay. 415 truck and camper, so it's marked at point of 5. Okay, again, we're going to go with that 800 across. 640, 160, 100 in odds. and all bets set. Dice on. One, three, four. We get the One-Eyed Joe from Crapsee Master Journey. Five, four, five, three, and 1, 3, 4. Result. Hit number 1 for us. Let's go 220 inside pressure. Oops. That would have been disastrous. I put I put 440 inside. Let's go $25 on that 5. Let's go 10 on the 10. I'll go 10 on that 4. 5, 4, 5, 3. And all bets set. Dice out. Two hard, 4 hard, fuzzy 4 with a terrible roll of the die. That left eye kicked off the back wall, but that is totally cool by me because that is a ability to get out of the shooter. Whoops, I put in the wrong dice. I'm gonna have to change it. We got a 5, 4, 5, 3, but we got a 2 hard 4 results, so that's perfect. So let me go back and change that dice set really quick. 4, 5, 3. There we go. Okay. And that's going to allow us to come down. We finally are in profit. We're up to 91.78 with our bankroll. If we took everything down, let's go 160 across and we'll start working up from here now. So we will be a winner for the day finally. Oh. 9-figure Joe of CMJ. I hope it doesn't happen. I really do. But it should be good. All bets set and dice out. I mean, this is all I can bend my finger. That's as far as it goes right now. No, you can see that on the video, but oh well. Okay. Dice out. 4, 6, 10. That was another jumbled up mess down there, but okay, it is another hit of the dice there. 5, 4, 5, 3. Yeah, 4, 6, 10. Bought $50 on that 10. Let's do this one. So let's go to 75. We'll do a 410 Daddy Dave flip, maybe. Can I comp a buffet? Sure, come on over. I'll make you breakfast. I'm a good breakfast maker. All that set and dice out. Oh. 3, 2, 5. Justice Gen 5. And that's going to be a winner 5, so the puck will turn off. So let's go down to $15 on that pass line. We'll make that 5 look like 35 when we get into a point established. Yeah, we'll call that all bets set and dice out. Box numbers are turned off. It's 213, of course, on the come out. pass line loser. Winner for the DP. And let's go again, $15 on that pass line. 3 plus 6 is a $600 hit. That'd be nice, huh? 5, 4, 5, 3. And all bet set. Still looking for a point here. Dice out. Dice put apart just a little bit when they left my fingers that time. We got 2, 6, 8. And there's all 8, so let's mark that point of 8. 4, 5, 3, and we got a 2, 6, 8 result. So let's bring this down. We'll go 25, no, 35 on that 5, and let's go 15 in odds. 5, 4, 5, 3. What's our dice set? Good morning, Pete. Good morning. Long time no see, my friend. And all bets set. Dice out. The right one went a little bit higher than the left one, but we got a 145 trucking camper. A little bit higher. 5, 4, 5, 3, 1, 4, 5. It's 6 for the small, and let's go to $60 on that 5. 5, 4, 5, 3. And all bet set. Dice out. Three, 4, 7. Okay, that'll be an ouch on us, and that's probably gonna be the end of the rolls for the day here. We got a 5, 4, 5, 3 with a 3, 4, 7. Okay, so we ended up about $400 for the day, so that's good. Let's look at our statistics for the day here. We had 4 shooters. We had a 4, a 30, an 8, and an 11. 13.3 SOR, 8.8 SRR. Look at the inside numbers. The 6, the 7, the 8, and the 9. All way below what we're supposed to be with the 2s and 3s, and 10s and 11s are way up high. But anyhow, box numbers, inside numbers were low today. 4s and 10s were high. Come out, sums are low. Horns are high. Fields are high. Hardways are high as well. Looking at our dice roll results for the end of yesterday, 9,365 throws. That puts us at a 9.49 SOR. SRR is at a 6.8. BSR is at a 6.44. Okay, we got Clint says thanks, see you next week. I will be back on Monday. Tuesday there is no show. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is up in the air, depends on how the surgery goes on the finger. David goes, have a great weekend. Thumbs up given by Mad Hatter. And Wattage Live Craps Scott says not a bad finish. Joe, not bad. Nice finish, he goes. He made 8.24 for the day. Awesome. Okay. Michael says, good work for today. You are welcome. You are welcome. Joel's up 3,400 for the week. That's awesome. We got a big smile. I can see Joel smiling right now, and go ahead and says, thanks, Joe. But anyhow, I will be back, like I said, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of next week. I'm not quite sure. Depends on how the finger goes. Also, Thursday is Thanksgiving, so we'll see how that all goes and how it all plays out. But have a great weekend, everybody. My name is Joe. This is my Craftsmaster dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Be prosperous.